Hey, and welcome to the studio. For today's project, I'm going to show you how to make this sweet little box, which actually houses a purse-sized bottle of hand sanitizer. It's a quick and simple project, and this is a really great gift, especially if you need to make it in bulk. So let me show you how it's done. I take an 8.5 by 11 inch piece of cardstock, and from that piece I cut 4 2 by 11 inch pieces, strips really, of the cardstock. That way I can make 4 boxes. So the measurement for the cardstock is 2 by 11 inches, and then I'm going to score it. Now I've got a new camera setup here, so I haven't figured out how to use my new camera setup with my fabulous Stampin' Trimmer. So I had to do that off camera. But let me give you the measurements. And if I rattle through these too quickly, you can find them on my website. So the first score line that I made was at 1 3/4 inch, then 2 3/4 inch, 6 inch, 7 inch, 9.5, and 10.5 inches. And then all you do once you've got those lines scored is you just fold on your score lines. And it's so super simple, just like this. And then once you've folded all of those, you can kind of see how this is going to fit together. You've got a rectangle with a little bit that's going to flap over. Now, before we adhere anything together, I'm going to take this end with the little 1/2 inch tab and then the inch wide piece, and I'm going to punch it with my oval punch. I'm going to center my cardstock as well as I can here. And then I am going to also have it slop over just a little bit. I don't know if you can see my score line there, but my oval is going to punch just a little bit into that 1/2 inch tab that we had. Let me punch this out. Oh, I did a pretty good job of centering it there. Okay, so now what I need to do is I have some adhesive, and I'm just going to add adhesive to the sides of this little tab here. And then we are going to gently take this tab and adhere it to the long piece of the cardstock that we scored. So I'm going to fold it down. Basically what you're looking for is that rectangle. Do you see how I'm creating the rectangle? That'll be the body that this fits in. And I think we're there. So I'm going to press that down. And then this tab will fold over to hide the little bottle, and we'll decorate that. So the first piece of decoration is this sweet little bit. This is the flower from the Easy Events set. This is such a great set. A bunch of really versatile images with words, and you can cut the words apart when you assemble your stamps if you're a word mount user, or you can do what I did and simply mask the words or stamp them on in a separate color on a separate sheet of cardstock, or however you want to do it. But you can really diversify your look with the different images and sentiments. But this is actually the thank you image with the thank you sentiment, and I just inked it with the Midnight Muse, which is the color of cardstock I'm using, on the Lucky Limeade. For my image here, I stamped the flowers in the black StazOn, and then used my blender pen in the Summer Starfruit and again the Midnight Muse and the Lucky Limeade to color it in. Now I've got some adhesive on the back of this, and I only put adhesive to about the halfway point on the back of this image because we're going to use this little piece as a tab to tuck the lid into. So I'm going to center it on the front of this little box, with the intent that this tab is going to slip down behind the flower image. And it wants to kind of pop up a little bit, so my solution to that is this little Summer Starfruit piece that I've done with a piece of scalloped Midnight Muse. I just used my scallop edge punch there. And then a piece of the beautiful Midnight Muse ribbon. And I am just going to put this on my top flap here, and I've got some adhesive on just the edges of this piece of Summer Starfruit so that I can tuck the tab down and then have this little image right up into the Summer Starfruit. And now when I let it go, it doesn't pop out. So before I get all ahead of myself, let's put a bottle of this hand sanitizer in here. I purchased mine at Bath & Body Works. I like the size, and oftentimes you can get them for a decent price when you buy them all together. So that's what I chose to do there. So there is a quick and simple project. I made one for Christmas time as well, and gave that out at school for my kids' teachers and the office staff. You can never have too many little hand sanitizers, and it's a great gift if you're visiting maybe a dentist office or any place where people have to deal with the public. But it's a really great project and can make a really quick and simple gift. Thank you so much for your visit, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye-bye.